Vegans are hypocrites. You can't be 100% vegan. Now, it is true that some insects and some small mammals like mice are killed in the production of crops. So let's apply the logic of you can't be 100% vegan, so there's no point in trying, to another situation. A fireman runs into a burning building and he sees that there are 2 children that need saving. The fireman quickly realizes that he'll only be able to save one of the children, which will mean that the other one will perish in the fire. The fireman decides that because he can't save them all, there's no point in saving any of them. In another situation, a Coast Guard sees a group of people drowning. The Coast Guard thinks, I'm going to go and try and save them, but he realizes he won't be able to save them all. And because he can't save all of them, he decides that he won't save any of them. This is the logic of the 100% vegan argument. There's no point in saving any of the animals if you can't save all of the animals. But really, this argument comes down to intention. When you eat animal products, you're intentionally purchasing a product that you know has a victim who has suffered. When vegans buy vegan products or plants, there is not an intentional victim involved in that suffering. Let's put this way of thinking into another situation. Say you're driving down the road and a dog runs out in front of you. If you accidentally hit that dog, you cannot be held morally culpable for that action because it wasn't your fault. It was unintentional. Now say you're driving down the road and you see a dog and you decide you're intentionally going to hit that dog and kill them. In that situation, you are morally accountable because you've intentionally run over that dog with the aim of hurting them. The argument you can never be 100% vegan states that because animals are sometimes accidentally killed, it is therefore morally justifiable to purposefully and intentionally kill them. But let's also consider that vastly more plants and crops are used in the production of animal products than they are vegan products. In fact, it can take up to 16 kilograms of plants to produce 1 kilogram of certain animal products, which means that vastly more insects and small mammals like mice are killed in the production of a meat eater's diet than they are in a vegan diet. So if you truly care about the animals that are killed in crop production, you should be vegan anyway, because by being vegan, you minimize the amount of casualties that are involved in crop production. Now, ultimately, veganism is about minimizing the damage that we make as individuals as much as possible. When non-vegans try to use the 100% vegan argument, they try to make veganism sound like a pursuit for perfection. And because perfection is unobtainable, it makes people think that veganism is unobtainable. But the reality is it's so easy, so accessible, and so convenient to be vegan. There is no excuse, especially of the 100% vegan argument. Just because sometimes animals die unintentionally in crop production does not mean that we are morally justified to pay for someone to intentionally pull a knife across an animal's throat and intentionally cause them to suffer and die. So no, this excuse does not morally justify consuming animal products.